Hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I am calling on you people today for us to continue where we have stopped. We will continue to talk about Biafra until the declaration of Biafra and until Biafra fully becomes a nation. Wonderful people, lovers of freedom, I have come today for us to continue where we stopped. There is no rest for the wicked, they said. We are not wicked, but we can never rest until Biafra comes. My people, you can see the picture of our PM and the map of Biafra behind him. They are recently talking about creating more states, but our Prime Minister and Biafrans are saying no to that. We are no longer Nigerians. We have to leave, and we have to live peacefully. They should let us be. We cannot be the president of Nigeria. We cannot have good roads. They connected all the train stations, excluding Biafra land. We cannot afford to watch and see the enemies spying us on a daily basis without making a move. This is our time, my people. So before I continue, fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching me from, wherever you are listening to this very message from, join me. I will do the needful as Onyendu taught us, and as God directs that in every situation we should give him thanks. Merciful God, Holy Father, the owner of the world, I give reverence to your holy name, my Lord. In everything we are doing, we place you first. You go first and we follow, because we are humbly your children. Father Lord, it is not our right but a privilege to be your child, to be your children. Biafrans are calling upon you to come and support us in what we are doing. Father Lord, I commit my leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu into your holy hands. Father Lord, I know that what you cannot do does not exist, that bringing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu out of the hands of the enemies is in your hands, my Lord. I also commit my Prime Minister, the man who is leading us currently. Father Lord, please show us mercy, my Lord. Be with us, be before us and behind us, all Biafrans. He say, my people, as you can see here, the picture of the PM is here. Let us listen to our Prime Minister and hear what he has to say before I go to the main reason why I came in today.
To people commenting on the new national anthem. The reason I made a comment on that is because it is not business. But you see, this new state is our business. We can never allow it. The Biafra people will take this war to your doorstep. Try it and see. After this particular warning this evening, let us see who is going to write his name under any paper saying you are distorting the map of Biafra in the name of them, and you will see. On behalf of the...
Hello, my sister Diane. Thank you so much, wonderful sister, for joining. I'm playing the voice of our PM, warning those of them in the House of Assembly, complaining daily about our PM, as if to say our PM is all the problems they have in Nigeria that they haven't solved. Let's listen to him. They are talking about new state. It cannot happen.
The Biafra people, anybody seen trying to encourage enslavement of Biafra people after they have given you a vote of no and have delegitimized you you come to impose a state. You declare yourself the highest enemy of Biafra. From today, we will never accept any imposition of a state, as it is not the solution to the problem of Biafra today. We are looking for a permanent solution, not a temporary solution. Additional state does not, rather, it will add to the pain, and it is going to open that have healed. Because when you hear them say, go with 5 states, I look at them and I laugh. Do you think that in this liberation of Biafra, we will listen to your southeast and south-south? We will go to the foundation. The problem we are having today is a foundational problem. We go to the foundation. Some of them will even tell you, oh, Igbo people should go. And Igbo people should go with their 5 states. Who is talking about Igbo people? You have Igbo people in Benue State. You have Igbo people in River State. You have Igbo people in Cross River State. You have Igbo people in Delta State. You have Igbo people in Edo State. And they will tell you, Igbo people should go with their 5 states. Thunder will fire all of you to them. They thought that we are food. You first created.
Yes, my people.
Who gave you the mandate?
They are really trying to see the resolve of Biafrans. That's why they are doing all this. I have about 4 different videos of these Efulefus who call themselves Igbo elites in House of Assembly, talking about our PM. Just this morning from the PM's Twitter handle, as if to say that our PM is their problem, or that Southeast is their problem. Southeast was never anybody's problem. The problem is all over the zoo. If you go to the Twitter handle of different people on the space, Twitter space, my people, you will weep. They are setting a whole village ablaze in the north. Everywhere, everybody is talking. Everybody is crying. Southeast has never been their problem, but now they have focused and centered their attention on Southeast. What they are doing all that for, I do not know. On the, what is it, TikTok, so many of them there, some are attacking, some are agreeing, some are rejecting. Why? Because they don't announce what goes on the national telly in the zoo. They don't. We all know that they have been caged up with brown envelope and money and this and that. This is why we come here to show you any little thing you will hear to understand that Nigeria is not working. It will never work. My people, this is 21st century. Let us tell ourselves the truth. I have about 11 people or 12 watching online. We should all think. You want to go to America. You want to go to London. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Germany. Really? So what happens to Africa? Why don't we show the leaders where to stay? All these elders parading themselves at the corridors of power. What Biafra is all about is freedom. My people, this is one of the Breji platforms. We don't preach hate. We don't preach violence. We don't preach anything other than freedom and liberty. This is what we preach. And the way all these countries came to be is what Biafra is all about. We want to have a nation that other people, when they are tired in their homes, they will say, let me travel to Biafra land and have a holiday and have peace of mind. That's what we are talking about. And all the processes of how it will come is what makes us come here every day to talk to some people who do not know that they are sitting on the table, on the chair, but under the chair there is fire burning. That's what Nigeria is like. You are sitting on a chair thinking that you are comfortable, but when you look under, you will see that a big fire is burning underneath the chair. And if you don't get up on time, you will be burnt. Yes, my sister Diane, she said the politicians in Nigeria are criminals. That's why they are all panicking and crying, seeing what Honorable PM Simon Ekpa, the Breji team, and the warriors in the homeland are doing for Biafra freedom. Yes, we really have to give them the chase. These politicians, we have to give them the chase. Let me quickly show you what a Reverend Father, his own lamentation, what he is talking about. This Reverend Father is very, very concerned, and his speech will show the world that we are not just talking because we have pictures and videos to show, but we are talking seriously for how are being humanized, how human beings are being treated like they never existed. The treatment we are receiving from these so-called politicians is unbelievable.
I have been sick of this problem. I have been sick of this controversy over living wage or minimum wage. And I believe that something is seriously wrong with the heads of many of our leaders. How can anyone who earns 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, not to talk of people who earn 1 million, 2 million, how can they go to sleep in good conscience every day? How can they go to sleep in good conscience and come out to sit down in a boardroom to discuss the sustainability or otherwise of paying 60,000 to the poorest of workers?
My people, 60,000 is like 60,000, he called it. That's what the House of Assembly and House of Senate, where you see these criminal politicians, senators and whatever they are called, where they sit and told the president Tinubu to announce that workers' minimum wage should be 60,000 naira, equivalent of 50 pounds. If you go to market to buy anything in the United Kingdom or even in America with 50 pounds, tell me what you can buy for yourself alone, let alone married people. The world should hear this. This is a priest. They don't marry. They don't have children. But he is very highly concerned. But these so-called presidents and their vice and the senators and whatever have you, they earn like 500 million or more than 50 million a month. They go to the same market as these same poor people. That's the concern of this Reverend Father. And it is a very genuine and valued concern. Our Biafrans are all there. Our families, our children, our fathers and mothers, they are all there, trapped in this contraption. They are the ones that this very Reverend Father is talking on their behalf. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for joining. Please make your comments constructively. Ask to join me on the studio if you wish to talk to Biafrans. Call is an interactive session, my people. Let's listen to this concerned priest.
How can we go to bed and sleep, all those who belong to the elite, who earn 2, 3, 4, 500,000, 1 million? How can you go to sleep in good conscience, I say, if you still have conscience? How can you sleep in good conscience and come out to be deep? I hear people on TV, I watch people on TV, experts, economic experts, corporate executives, government officials, who are taking home more than $1 million in a month. And they are there that 60,000 or over will destroy the economy. It's not sustainable. How wicked! You give 60,000 to a poor worker a poor worker who may have a family of 2 or 3 or 4, for his feeding, for his accommodation, for his house rent, for his medical care, for his children's school fees. How wicked!
Yes, he's enumerating all these benefits, but Nigerians don't give no state benefit. You have to struggle to make your money. Those of them working for these governors, some of them are drivers, then your minimum wage will be 60,000. 60,000 is equivalent of maybe $70 or 50 British pounds or 60 euros. Tell me, in any part of the world, that you could be committing this sacrilege and atrocity over your own people, and you go to bed and sleep and be happy. That's what the Reverend Father is asking them. Shameless politicians, heartless politicians. But he is only asking for that. I wish he would have added something relating to the killing going on right now in the north of Christians. He didn't mention that. If you go to the Twitter, you will see hell, because the Twitter still allows such goring images to be displayed there. But YouTube and Facebook is prohibited. That's why I don't show them here. Otherwise, if you see what they are doing to people, Kaduna, you will cry. You will shed tears the way they are treating your fellow human beings. This very government now is the worst nightmare of my people. The nightmare of my people, where soldiers will be carrying gun, shooting at people, human beings, children, mothers, elders, without minding. Why will Biafra not come? Why are we not going to leave? So, my people, this is the situation.
How blind? How can we do that? And we think that God will bless our country? We think that it is by bringing a new national anthem for God to bless our country. How can you commit this crime against humanity? For me, this is a crime against humanity. Because the poor people who cannot afford gari, I'm not saying they buy, that they are to buy sardine. I'm saying buy gari, poor people who cannot buy gari. I'm not talking of meat or fish. Poor people are dying because they have no money to cure malaria. How can you go to sleep in good conscience? Those of us who belong to the elite, how can we go to sleep with good conscience and we are debating and we are discussing and we vote 500 million naira to meet and debate about paying 60,000 to the poor? My dear friends, I see this as a new form of apartheid. Nigeria is one of the most unequal societies in the entire world.
Did you people hear that? Nigeria is the most unequal, not balanced at all. The rich don't think about the poor. That is a country that has no conscience. I don't know why Nigeria existed in the first place. Nigeria is not our name. It's not our name. And they don't even care what happens to the poor masses. That's why we are now going back to our root, which is Biafra land. That is our root, because the gods are not happy. The way our people are being treated, you can imagine using the word apartheid in your own country. Tribal segmentation, tribal bigotry, nepotism. If you know this person is your brother, that person can commit any sacrilege, nobody touches him. Not at all. That's what Biafra has come to cure.
A society where it's like the farm.
Yes.
A society where we have conspicuously rich people.
Yes, that's why it's like Animal Farm. I'm happy that the Reverend Father is echoing Onyendu. That's why Onyendu called them zoo. That's where you find animal. You see what the Reverend Father said now? That's exactly why Onyendu called them zoo. It's Animal Farm.
Naira to meet and debate about paying 60,000 to the poor. My dear friends, I see this as a new form of apartheid. Nigeria is one of the most unequal societies in the entire world. A society where it's like the Animal Farm.
Yes.
A society where we have conspicuously rich people, people who are living in conspicuous consumption, and others who are in deplorable, dehumanizing poverty.
Exactly.
If you have somebody in this country that takes home 1 million naira, I mean 1 million, I'm not talking of 30 million naira, 1 million naira in the month, and he can open his mouth to be part of a discussion about the poor getting 60,000.
Hello, my wonderful sister Julie. Thank you for joining. We are listening to this Reverend Father who is echoing Onyendu. He said that Nigeria is Animal Farm. That's why Onyendu said that Nigeria is zoo, where people reason from somewhere else, not their brain. You can sit down and say that you are going to be paying your citizens 60,000 naira, equal to 50 pounds or $70 or 40 euro. I cannot fathom that. So this Reverend Father is echoing Onyendu by saying that Nigeria is Animal Farm. That's what Nigeria is.
People who are living in conspicuous consumption and others who are in deplorable, dehumanizing poverty.
Yes.
If you have somebody in this country that takes home 1 million naira, I mean 1 million, I'm not talking of 30 million naira, 1 million naira in the month, and he can open his mouth to be part of a discussion about the poor getting 60,000 naira. I say anyone who earns up to 1 million naira in the month should keep his or her mouth shut when he hears them debating about taking 60,000 for the poor. More than 60 years after independence, we are running an apartheid society. This time it's not racial apartheid, it's economic apartheid. We are running an apartheid society of people of concern fly private jets around at government expense, people who are riding 4, 5, 6.
You know, in Africa, when they say government, it sounds like government is the man, the president. They don't understand what government is. The people are the government. They will have to tell you what to do. It's like when you call a building church, the building is not the church. The church is the human beings. That's the meaning, the medieval name. For those who are inside the house of God, that is what it is. When people hear government, oh, they will be shaking, forgetting that they are the government. Individuals are the government. They have to tell you what to do. That's why people like the presidents, the vice president, the senators are the civil servants. They are the civil servants serving the people. You are there governing them. Fair enough, but they are the real government. They are now your servants. You are making your own citizens remain like slaves in a cage. They can't talk, they can't come out, they are afraid to come out. On the streets, are littered with soldiers with AK-47. In their farms, littered with men, cattle that destroy their food with AK-47. They are all strangers in their own land. Caused by who? The so-called government. Because the government are the president and the vice. Forgetting that the real people called government are the citizens that they deprive of their rights. Sometimes you see people jumping up that they are building their roads. They are not doing you a favor. It is their duty. It's their job. Every year, the House of Assembly and the House of Senate, they will budget how much will be given to the governors, and they will all take the money and bank it overseas. And people will be swimming in the pool on the streets. When they see that Caterpillar is grading the road, they will be jumping up as if you are doing them a favor. No. It's unfortunate. That's why we are all here, to let our people understand that they are the government. Government of the people, for the people, by the people. You are just a civil servant and you are stealing the money of the people. That's why this priest, when I came across his video, I listened to him from beginning to the end. I said, no, I must use this to let our people and the whole world know why Biafra is coming. Because a priest, it has gotten to his neck. He can no longer bear it. People are crying and suffering and dying of hunger in an oil and gas producing country. Why will Biafra not go? Those who want to continue can go ahead and wallow in poverty, real abject poverty. That's what it is.
7 SUVs with pilot vehicles chasing the poor out of the road, and poor people, you are over 60,000 for the poor. You insult the poor by saying 30,000, and later you say 48,000, and now you say 60,000, and you pay more than 60,000, you come out with 62,000. You insult poor Nigerians.
Yes, it's an insult.
I say there is hardly any society I know that is as divided as the Nigerian society. And a society that is so divided is just sitting on a keg of gunpowder. I have warned.
Yes, they are sitting on keg of gunpowder. Great, the great. Thank you for joining. My people, when a man of God has taken his time, standing in front of the pulpit, the altar, to talk, to say all this, he is bitter. He feels for the poor. They don't work, they don't earn money. How can he alone help the poor masses when the government is busy voting 90 billion? Hello, Sonny. Thank you for joining my wonderful person. Thank you so much. You know, voting billions to go to Hajj when people are suffering. People are suffering. They want to wipe Christians away from the whole country. And by the special grace of God, the number of Christians are more in the zoo than the Muslims. We don't fight anyone. Christians don't fight the Muslims. We want everybody to be happy. The Muslims should be happy. The Christians should be happy. We have been coexisting, living alongside each other. What has changed? What has changed? We are all there together, but we can no longer take the heat. So we have to go back to our root, which is Biafra. Yes. Yes, my sister Julie. When you complete your statement, I will read it out, or your comment. Yes, my people. You see, this Reverend Father, the way his eyes and his mind are, he is not happy at all. So the world should look at him very well. That's why I left only his picture. For you to know what this Reverend Father have seen. The poor are begging. They beg. Even some workers, they are begging. They have no money to pay for their rent, for transportation to go to work. You will be earning 30,000 naira, which is like 15 pounds or 20 pounds or maybe $20. That's what they pay civil servants. And they will be stealing and sharing the oil money among themselves. And the rest, they will use it to buy guns and bullets to buy our people.
Here before of the poor is at the corner. The revenge of the poor is at the corner. I am not calling for it, but it will happen as night follows the day. Because when you so reduce people, you reduce people to this dehumanizing level. Nature does not allow a situation of islands of affluence amidst a sea of poverty. Nature does not allow it. And
Yes.
let me warn those in the elite. Let me warn those in the tripartite committee of government.
Yes, my sister Julie said they value cows more than human beings. Very sad indeed. Do you know, my sister Julie and any other person listening, that they went to the House of Assembly to say that a cow should be given citizenship, that a cow is a Nigerian, is a human being, should be given the same right as a human being, and is a senator that was making that demand in the House of Assembly, only for Akpabio to tell him that a cow is not a human being and has no right to citizenship. You can imagine, for a whole Reverend Father to be able come out to say this, that has said it all, what our people are going through in Nigeria. That's why we Biafrans, we can no longer take this heat from Nigeria. We have to leave. They took our right, human rights, took it away. They took everything we have. They don't want us to farm. They burn our businesses. They demolish our houses. They take our oil and gas and left us with nothing. This is why Biafra is coming. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, no, enough is enough. My people can no longer suffer this way. They went and renditioned him. Now, our PM, who has come to finish what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started. I will try and show the video. 4 different men in the House of Senate calling for our PM, as if to say all these things that this priest is saying here, that they have all sorted it out. Our PM is their problem. That's all they get up to go to the House of Assembly to talk about. That's all. That's all they know how to do. How to destroy human lives. That's why the priest is talking.
People, you are debating, you are discussing, you are over 60,000 for the poor. You insult the poor by saying 30,000, and later you say 48,000, and now you say 60,000, and you pay more than 60,000, you come out with 62,000. You insult poor Nigerians. I say there is hardly any society I know that is as divided as the Nigerian society. And a society that is so divided is just sitting on a keg of gunpowder. I have warned here before that the revenge of the poor is at the corner. The revenge of the poor is at the corner. I am not calling for it, but it will happen as night follows the day. Because when you so reduce people, you reduce people to this dehumanizing level, not allow a situation of islands.
Yes, dehumanizing level. Let me echo it. Dehumanizing level. It is a priest saying this, not me. Not me. He said that Nigeria government has reduced the masses to a dehumanizing level. He is not a Biafran. You can see that he doesn't call Biafra. He's a Nigerian, but he is a priest, a man of God. My sister Julie said, all of them will come back in shame. Exactly. All those who are in the House of Assembly, who's supposed to represent their local constituencies, they are not doing anything other than sharing and distributing. Do you people know what they do? When they sell oil, because they sell oil on daily basis, barrels of oil, they will bank the money and bring back the chicken change that they want to give to their house boys. That's how they look at other citizens, as house help. If you go to American bank or bank in United Kingdom, different banks, you will see how much these people have. That's why their wives and children are overseas. But my PM have vowed that Biafra will surely come. Biafra will definitely and finally come. 2nd of December this year, it will be declared in Lati, Finland. Because of what this Reverend Father is saying and many more things that he's not mentioning. The way they are buying people, killing people on daily basis. Hello, Tonas. Thank you for joining. All this is happening. That the prophecy of our leader concerning the zoo will come to pass. Exactly. The priest is really, really pissed off. The priest doesn't know what to do again, and he's talking to the government from his altar on a Sunday sermon.
Of affluence amidst a sea of poverty. I know that is as divided as the Nigerian society. And a society that is so divided is just sitting on a keg of gunpowder. I have warned here before that the revenge of the poor is at the corner. The revenge of the poor is at the corner. I am not calling for it, but it will happen as night follows the day. Because when you so reduce people, you reduce people to this dehumanizing level. Nature does not allow a situation of islands of affluence amidst a sea of poverty. Nature does not allow it. And let me warn those in the elite. Let me warn those in the tripartite committee of government. Let me warn that it is in the course of nature that when a predator continues to devour the very resources that the predator needs for his own sustenance, nature will take out the predator in order to have equilibrium, in order to have a measure of equilibrium. Nature is about balance, you know. All of nature is about balance, and human beings are part of nature, and Nigerians are part of nature. If the predator who needs the animals in the kingdom, it needs the animals to survive, if it is recklessly devouring the very animals it needs for its own survival, if it is devouring it recklessly and senselessly, nature will step in and remove the predator so that there can be balance in the system, in the ecosystem.
Yes, the predators we have in Nigeria is from the president down to the last man in the political arena or the political circle. They are the predators of our people. The priest is here telling them right into their face. That's his not being economical with the truth. My brother Great the Great said there is no hope in Nigeria, no matter whosoever gets to power. Anyone who never understands that and still thinking that Nigeria can change, meaning the person is still dreaming, Nigeria will never change. No, it has broken like a broken plate. It can never be repaired. No, 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 no. Yes, he's dreaming. The only hope is nothing but Biafra. Yes, Biafra is our hope. And this one he is talking, in fact, they are so unfortunate. They are not talking about how they are going to leave Nigeria. They are talking about how they are going to be there suffering and smiling. He is still talking. Let's see what he will end up with here.
Let me warn that all those who are in government, I have not confirmed, that there are people taking home almost 30 million naira in the month. And you have the guts and you have the temerity to sit down, and your conscience allows you to sit down to discuss about 60,000 naira for poor worker for the whole month, and you are the one that has all the opportunities of extra code and all kinds of perquisites of office. You sit down to discuss about 60,000, and that is all that the person will have in the month. You sit down to discuss this and come out and say, this is not sustainable. How is 30 million naira sustainable in that economy? How is it sustainable that the leader has 100 SUVs going with him to the airport? How is it sustainable? How is it sustainable that government leaders junket around the world? How is that sustainable? I say we are committing a crime against humanity. And if we do not repent and retrace our steps immediately, the revenge of the poor is at the corner.
Yes, they cannot retrace their steps because most of the time, Christians in Nigeria don't even know that their priority has long been misplaced. They don't know that it was Babangida long time ago that country has been made an Islamic country. They are still here talking. More is still coming. Wait until Biafra leaves Nigeria. Finally, they will see what will come over them. Only God knows. The revenge of the poor, they have to get up. Get up the way Biafrans are now fighting and fight your way out, because these people are not giving up. They said it during the campaign that they did not come here to give you roads or give you light. that they have come to Islamize Nigeria. They said it. That's what they said. And these people, they buy human beings without minding. They don't regard anybody. These are not human beings that you can envisage cohabiting with or coexisting with. No, no, no. For a priest to get up and say this, I said to myself, the world must hear this.
Going with him to the airport. How is it sustainable? How is it sustainable that government leaders junket around the world? How is that sustainable? I say we are committing a crime against humanity. And if we do not repent and retrace our steps immediately, the revenge of the poor is at the corner. Do not hold me responsible. Because while the devastation was on, I did not keep quiet. Do not hold me responsible. Because while the madness was on, I did not sit on the fence. I kept on shouting that the revenge of the poor is at the corner unless we change.
Did you people hear it? He said he did not sit on the fence. This thing he mentioned here is very, very important for many Biafrans sitting on the fence. This is how you people were sitting on the fence during campaign. Our PM called for sit at home. Those of you sitting on the fence, you did not comply. You were busy fighting. We want obedient, obedient, obedient. They say, oh, let us sit on the fence and watch. If Obedient win, we will join Biafra. Now they are waiting. Oh, restructuring is coming. You can sit on that fence. Think of what happened in 1966. How many years ago? Think of what happened in 1943. What happened? 1950 something, 1963. They occupied so many people all over the country, and they are still doing it. At this 21st century, you are still sitting on the fence. You better join Biafra Liberation. Vote to leave Nigeria. Contribute money to support the PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, the Commander-in-Chief, and pray for Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Supreme Leader, that he be released. These people have no value for human lives. They prefer their cows, according to my sister Julie. They value cows more than human beings.
Our cause. And if we will end up where we are headed, and where we are headed is devastation, is destruction, is violent revolution. I rest my case.
Yes. This is it. He rests his case. My people, you have all heard it. The world listening to this, you have all heard it. A priest, he is not a Biafran. So you can imagine what Biafrans are going through. Why Biafrans have decided that a time has now come for us to go. Time has come for us to follow our PM.
You see, they don't know what is coming to them. They thought that we are fools. You first created this geopolitical zone. Who gave you the mandate? Did you seek the consent of the people before creating the geopolitical zone? Were there a referendum that people agreed to be in a geopolitical zone? The answer is no. This is a total freedom for Biafra. And we are going back.
Yes. Hello, Ambrose. Thank you for joining. Yes, Anthony said, my sister, Biafra is the only hope for us. Reverend Father is talking about Nigeria. I'm sorry for him. Biafra is here. Yes. Anthony, let me tell you this, and tell any other person that cares to listen. You know, as adults, you can't be talking every time like an elderly person. Sometimes you talk like young people so that you and them will have a balanced relationship. Right now, where our people, Biafrans are, Nigerians are not letting them be. Every time Nigeria government or those in power will be rolling out ammunition, armor tank to go and attack our people. Our people are still trading in their currency. We have not fully become a nation recognized by the world. That's what we are fighting for. So when you are fighting with someone like Nigeria that has no value for human life, committing crime against humanity, as the Reverend Father said, you have to let the world hear him to understand what you people are going through. Because these records has to be played alongside your evidence to show why you want to leave the country. What a man of God will come out to tell a whole government in the church. This is one of the best evidence you can provide, coupled with the evidence of the pictures of our people they cried and how it all happened, the video. So this is it. Do you think that if Biafra come tomorrow and we are a nation that other people visit us, I will go to the studio and be talking about Nigeria? No, I will be there promoting my nation. So, in addition to the reason why we are going, this is so evidential. The statement of this Reverend Father, how the government is destroying the lives of citizens of that country. No man or woman that works in the United Nations or Human Rights Office in abroad that will listen to this Reverend Father that will not understand why Biafrans want to go. That is my own little understanding. I don't know about your own view. It's true he's a Nigerian, he talks about Nigeria, where that is exactly where our people are still trapped. So we have to talk about it, we have to display it for the world to hear and see what the people are going through. Everybody must not be at the corridors of power. So those who are in the position, the president and the vice, the governors and their deputies, the local chairman, all of them, they are the ones that determine what happens there at the moment. And that is why the Reverend Father is not happy. Everybody there is crying, including our brothers and sisters. When the eye cries tears, the nose also cries as well. There is no how your tears will be running down and you tell me that the nose is not going to run as well, because they are so connected. Currently, that is our position. So we have to definitely use what goes on in Nigeria to let the world know what our people are going through. I don't know if I make sense in what I have told you. Now, they amalgamated that country, 3 nations: Biafra land, Oduduwa nation, Arewa nation, and maybe the Benin Kingdom. The Middle Belters are asking to leave as well. They amalgamated the nation and called Niger area or Niger area. We are no longer in the Niger area. We are now in the Biafra area. That's where we are now. They modeled it up and called them that name without the consent of our people. And this dispensation, they want to do the same again. They are trying to do restructure. They want to create more states in Biafra land. They cannot do that. They say Southeast. They can't. That's what our PM is telling us.
You see, they don't know what is coming to them. They thought that we are fooled. You first created 6 geopolitical zones. Who gave you the mandate? Did you seek the consent of the people before creating the 6 geopolitical zone?
The answer is no.
That people agreed to be in a geopolitical zone? The answer is no. This is a total freedom for Biafra. And we are going back to the foundation, 1914. That was when this problem started. If you don't visit that foundation, 1914, believe me, Nigeria will burn down if you try to impose any regional government again without the consent of the people. The revolution that is coming will be so brutal. I am telling you the fact, and I'm going to lead it. It will start from the southeast. Enough is enough. As it stands today, Biafra government.
You heard when the Reverend Father is saying that the revenge for the poor is revolution. That he's not going to lead it, but he knows that it will come. That revolution, our PM is echoing it. He's echoing it, that he will lead it.
In exile and in homeland, the de facto government, of which I am the Prime Minister, is the only legitimate government that speaks for the Biafra people.
Yes, my people. We are here, my people. It is always good for us to know where we are going to. Currently, the second voting is ongoing. Yes, the second voting is ongoing. My people, you should vote.
Simon Ekpa has come to finish this job. You can never bring me down. The more you fire at me, the more I will collect the bullet and build more ammo to myself. I am telling you the fact. I want when you are firing me, that is when I get stronger, because I will collect all your bullets and build my own ammo and deal with you.
Yes, let me show you one of the videos, but it's about 4 of them firing at our PM in the House of Assembly. New and latest people, not just the one of Musa, 4 different senators, you know, apart from Abaribe, all of them firing at our PM, firing at him. This one will talk, the other one will get up. I've forgotten the name of this.
Mr. President, sir, quite a number of innocent people have fallen victims. I recall with great sadness that a great friend of mine, Ahmed Gulag, was allegedly shot, though unproven, by people who have been trying to enforce this sit-at-home order. I therefore want to urge our colleagues to do everything that is possible to put a stop to this national malaise that has the capacity, if not checked, in grounding the whole nation economically. I so support the motion, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Let me play another one. This is all about
the governor of the state himself obeys the sit-at-home. And then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit-at-home. And government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
As we move, you follow us.
Much about him. We can't allow him get the airspace against us. The country Finland giving him refuge. They shouldn't do that.
Like Samuel Ekpa, he's sitting down there in comfort. Some him to Nigeria, and we are here supporting him. Unacceptable. The Finnish government must stop him from doing. If they say he's their citizen, he's affecting another sovereign nation. And for whatever reason, they should call him to.
Samuel Ekpa has become a menace to this country. Finland is having a free way, encouraging him to do what he's doing. By his utterances and his actions, he's affecting what is happening in Nigeria.
As we move, you follow us.
And I have to tell you today,
Yes.
it's not the Biafra of 1999.
My people, you have seen it. The person that compiled the video showed various complaints about our prime minister. Why? Because he is doing the needful. They will complain and complain and get tired. Biafra is not about anyone, intimidating each other or telling the other person what to do. Let me see if I can play this one.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
My people, have you seen it? That they are all talking about Simon Ekpa, but they are not talking about how to resolve these killings going on all over the country and why such a thing should be in existence. They are not talking about it. This will show us that our PM is really facing a lot. He needs our support.
You can never bring me down. The more you fire at me, the more I will collect the bullet and build more ammo to myself. I am telling you the fact. I want when you are firing me, that is when I get stronger, because I will collect all your bullets and build my own ammo and deal with you.
Yes, my people, he will collect the ammo and he will deal with you, because our PM is just the man that we need for this. Yesterday, our worry sister was here. She was encouraging us how to support our PM financially, and this is what we are all preaching, my people. Let us all remember that we have work duty at hand. We have all it takes to challenge this situation. We need funds. Fundraising is currently ongoing. You can even donate. It's not only on Saturdays. You can donate using, yes. Can I pronounce that? I don't know if I can pronounce that. I don't know, my brother, if I can pronounce that. Yes. Our PM is just this kind of person that everybody, needs to rally around and make sure that what he is doing, we are all supporting him financially. Yes, we need to support our PM financially. Please, my people. He said it here as well, because we are all in this.
And me. Because it was not actually Mazin Andekano. As he is being kept in the dungeon today, the target, the end point is you and I, not him. So whatever happened today, I want you to understand that the target is you, not Simon Ekpa. That is what they do. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was standing on their way to the Islamization of Biafra land, was standing on their way to the terrorism, the jihad against Biafra people, and all the way.
Yes, my people, you have heard it. That's why they want to buy us. I said it here that when they were conducting their election, my brother Great the Great said that Mazi Simon Ekpa is holding them in blockers. Mad people everywhere. That is it. That is exactly what it is, because he's the lone voice now crying in the wilderness. He needs our support. Even if it is $1, $5, let us support our PM. Please, my people, those who haven't voted, I'm very happy somebody called me this morning. He wants to vote. That is one of our brothers, converted. And when I sent him the link, he thanked me, which means he has successfully voted. This is what we want. This is what we advertise. We are here to advertise our nation, Biafra. 2nd of December this year is when we are going to be redeclared. And according to our PM, after that declaration, that is when we are going to still start searching for countries that will come. They have lobbyists. That's what they are called. All these things will cost money. And it's not penny. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what it will cost for those lobbyists. Even with this video, they can use it, what the priest said, to convince countries that will vote for us. Because many countries believed that the Fulanis are the owners of oil, or Nigeria owns oil. Which Nigeria? Which oil? Which gas? It belongs to us. So, my people, once the declaration on during 2nd of December is made, the real battle will start. So our PM will need every money that he can lay his hands on for all this to happen. Countries that will recognize us. And my people, you know, Onyendu's, our darling supreme leader, Onyendu, handsome man, he deserves everything from us. Our PM is the one taking care of his legal team. So this donation is real, is valid, is needed, and it is us, you and I, that we make this donation for Biafra to really come. Please, my people, it is a plea. I am just looking for that video where PM made that moving speech that anyone who is in Biafra land, who wants to vote, who wants to even call him and make your donation, that your name will be made secured. Yes, and they're watching here. Thank you for coming. Yes. Thank you, Udo Dirigi, my sister. Thank you so much. Thank you, one name. Thank you, Ada Biafra. Great the Great said that was what he promised them after the kidnap of our leader, that he will make the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu useless for them. Yes, you know the Zamas, the so-called DOS. Are you hearing their voice anymore? If this our PM, if this our second Moses or Joshua in the person of our prime minister did not come, my people, Biafra would have ended. Once Onyendu was captured, Biafra would have ended. Are you hearing anything from them? Have you heard the DOS make any noise about Biafra? Even Onyendu, have you heard them? They have dropped paying for Onyendu because they don't have the means. It is our PM catering for all this. He cares for Onyendu's legal team, and that runs into millions of naira. He is the one doing everything for Biafra to come, making sure that where it will be declared in Finland is ready for us, and accommodation, everything. So our PM needs this fund. At least you people are seeing what he is doing. He is doing it and it is showing. My brother Great the Great said, yes, they never start crying. Okay, yeah. They haven't started though. They go cry because our PM Bika Gunanya, he is a tough man. Oh yeah, fit in Nigeria. You see this our PM. Hey, he has Nigeria antidote. Make no mistakes.
Not Simon Ekpa. That is what they do. Because Mazinam Dekano was standing on their way to the Islamization of Biafra land, was standing on their way to the terrorism, the jihad against Biafra people, and all they were doing is to take him away. So they will come for you, they will come for your head, they will come for your land, and they will grab it, and they will chase you away from your land to the IDP camp.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end target is you. As they have captured Mazinam Dekano from Kenya, extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria, have they stopped? I want to ask you a question today. Those of you who are still standing by the side and on the fence, waiting for the right time. There is no other right time than now. Because
did you people hear when I was showing the Reverend Father, what he said about those by the fence? And those people are the ones milking that country. Those ones whose children are all overseas, and the poor children in the country are suffering. That's why sometimes we all have to think. If you are still thinking whether you are going to join, that time is now. Why are you waiting? Because if the Nzama people, if our PM did not come and the DOS are still there, you would have been saying, oh my God, who will lead us? Who will help us to finish this job? But we have somebody who have dedicated his time, his energy. He is standing gidigba for us. Why not join now? And you are going to wait like those who were waiting for obedience. Obi now won the election. Did they give it to him? The answer is no. Wow. Good evening, my brother. Thank you for joining. How have you been? Yeah, he's greeting Biafrans. Good evening, Biafrans. Do you want to come and join and talk to Biafrans? Yesterday, Warri's sister was here. She really spoke and she really talked to Biafrans. Yes, my wonderful brother, Iko Tuonye Freeman, he's asking you people to hit the like button. You know, whenever I come here, my brother, I get carried away. I don't even remember to urge them to hit the like button you know, you need to hit the like button so that it will be sending up the message to others to join us. And subscribe to Betty Ford if you have not. I appreciate all of you, my wonderful Biafrans. Our PM is telling us things the way they are. Yes.
Who are still standing by the side and on the fence, waiting for the right time. There is no other right time than now, because they have captured Mazen and Dekano. They have not stopped. They are still looking for somebody else who have risen up to stand on their way.
Yes, he said that they've captured Mazen and Dekano and they have not stopped. They are still looking for somebody. Yes. Is Biafra or not in my brother? Yes. Is that somebody they are looking for? You have all heard all the video I played here, all of them asking about, every Monday, sit at home. The man causing it is in Finland, comfortable in Finland, this and that and that and that. That he's the one they are looking for now. Have you ever heard them talk about China Samuru or talk about stopping, what's his name, Chike Doziem, or stopping Ima Powerful in Ghana, or stopping Ejiofor, who has the phone number of the DSS man? Recently, I went to Onyendu's barrister's Twitter handle, and he is saying something relating to bringing an action against the DSS director because he is violating the law by not releasing our prime minister. The court have said, that's the high court, that there is no court in Nigeria that's supposed to try Onyendu. And every day they will tell you, going to court, going to court. That is a Geoforce plan with the DSS or DOS, so that Onyendu will not come out. So the Onyendu's counsel, Aloy Ejimako, he is now going to bring an action against that man in the court because they are the ones detaining Onyendu. The High Court said that Onyendu should be returned to Kenya and that he should be paid 500 million for the 8 days torture. But Nigeria will never comply. They will not, because they are working with the DOS. Now they are looking for our PM. Why? Because our people are supporting, they are sabotaging, they are sitting on the fence. So if not for our prime minister, nobody will be hearing about Biafra anymore. My people, that is very clear and very correct.
Because they have captured Mazen and Dekano, they have not stopped. They are still looking for somebody else who have risen up to stand on their way.
Yes.
But this time around, I told them I will be the last person and I will be the end of this whole Biafra thing, and Biafra will come.
Yes.
Mark my word. Everybody listening how they bragged that yes, now they have gotten at you and me. Because it was not actually Mazen and Dekano.
No.
As he is being kept in the end.
Yes.
Not him. So whatever happened today, I want you to understand that the target is you, not Simon Ekpa. That is what they do. Because Mazen and Dekano was standing on their way to the Islamization of Biafra land, was standing on their way to the terrorism, the jihad against Biafra people, and all they were doing is to take him away so they will come for you.
Hello, OC Inc. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Yes, we believe in you, Prime Minister. Exactly. we believe in him. He's a wonderful man.
Come for your head, they will come for your land, and they will grab it, and they will chase you away from your land to the IDP camp. That's the end target is you. As they have captured Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria, have they stopped? I want to ask you a question today. Those of you who are still standing by the side and on the fence, waiting for the right time. There is no other right time than now, because they have captured Nnamdi Kanu, they have not stopped.
Yes. Some days ago, they went to Aba. They went to Aba, by 3 over. When a newspaper in Nigeria tell you that they have pied 300 people in Biafra land, are you not going to think that if proper check or proper investigation is conducted, that it will be more than that? So this is why we have to let the world know what they are doing in our land. All the military, this is what they do now. Listen to our brother. I have played this video again, but it is good to always let the world know what our people are facing, like this Reverend Father that spoke here.
Nigeria to import terrorists from all over the world. Right now, there are more than 5 terrorist groups that operate in the country today. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani bandits operate in Nigeria. Fulani herders that have been named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Watch of West Africa. These terrorist groups operate in Nigeria, and the government of Nigeria provides an enabling environment for them to thrive, for them to do their bit.
Yes, that's why that Reverend Father was telling you that they are committing crime against humanity, but he didn't want to mention all this. The Reverend Father, I played this video. If you rewind this video, maybe you were not here when I played it, you will see and understand what this our brother is saying and what the priests have said, that the government is committing crime against humanity. Yesterday, my brothers, what they did in the north, Kaduna, Christians, that's what the El-Shabaab and all these people are there doing. That's why our PM promised them that kidnapping our leader, you people will regret it. And he is doing exactly that.
In Nigeria, Fulani herders that have been named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Watch of West Africa. These terrorist groups operate in Nigeria, and the government of Nigeria provides an enabling them to thrive, for them to do their bidding. They provide them with logistics, money, arms, and then they send them to the eastern region of Nigeria to kill my people and to destabilize the region. That is their goal. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Yes, my people. This is how we are going to play everything that will make the world realize what Nigeria has become and why Biafrans are going. 23 people are watching me right now. My fellow Biafrans, we have no other choice, no other escape route than to work very hard, extremely hard. It's difficult, but we have to continue until Biafra comes. We have to do that by donating, by voting. The voting system is still going on. More millions of Biafrans. I failed to show you yesterday. Thousands of Biafrans queuing and voting. They are voting with speed. They no longer want Nigeria. They are tired. They are fed up. So, my people, we have to contribute. even if it is $10. Iko Tuonye, my brother, thank you so much. I always watch you whenever the donation on Saturdays, but my people is not only on Saturday. You always donate. Thank you so much. So my people, you can donate anytime by going to click on the link. In fact, the person I told you that called me this morning to send him the link, he also asked me for the link for him to pay, that he wants to donate. And I was very happy. Yes, Nigeria Vice President Shetima brought Boko Haram in Nigeria. Of course, there's a woman that was talking about him. I will look for her video and bring it tomorrow. You will see. The woman was talking. She was with them in APC, but she said that she has to leave APC because of the atrocities that they are committing. Yes, OC, my brother, or Sai, my brother, he said, my heart is bleeding for our brothers and sisters who care less about this struggle. Yes, thereby drawing us back. Why are they heartless? They are not heartless, my brother. I don't want to use such harsh word. They lack knowledge. And they need to be seeing things like this. They need to see things like this. Do you know that so many are in the diaspora that are still sitting on the fence? This guy lives in the US. Let me play his video again. He lives in the US.
Nigeria import terrorists from all over the world. Right now, there are more groups that operate in the country. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani bandits operate in Nigeria. Fulani herders that have been named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Watch of West Africa. These terrorist groups operate in Nigeria. The government of Nigeria provides an enabling environment for them to thrive, for them to do their bidding. They provide them with logistics, money, arms, and then they send them to the eastern region of Nigeria to people and to destabilize the region. That is their goal. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Yes, that's exactly what they are doing now. They are using military, soldiers. Yes, into Nigeria army. That's what he does. They recruit terrorists, everything into the zoo.
They are still looking for somebody else who have risen up to stand on their way. For this time,
you know, when our PM says standing on the way, I know that some people might be thinking that it is the way he is talking about the zoo. No, standing on the way, what the zoo wanted when Buhari came in. Because I don't know, our people easily forget. When Buhari came, Buhari demanded that everybody should go and surrender their weapon. That was why he started asking the Igbos to go and catch Onyendu. That's it. That's why they went to catch Onyendu when he formed ESN and gave them Oba Tim. They don't want to see that. So they grabbed Onyendu and they thought, oh, they have won. Because when they are coming, the soldiers in terrorist uniform and the terrorists in motorcycle coming from the farm, they will all come and consume us. That's why. That's why they say that our PM is on the way. When he said that somebody on their way, because he's now supporting the BLA and the Biafra resistant fighters. My people, only the Ifa Gejine Nyendi Angwaga. Oboro Kamsobia no Ibeba. I need the donation. Our PM need the. onwere onye Biafra gasị na ya da afụ ife ọbata obie na-eme. Onwere. You can imagine that he's managing these small resources to do all this. What do you think he will do? Mobo na ye nwe access completely and totally to mmanụ dị na bany. He will make Nigeria, Biafra anyị ga-adị ka Gaddafi, Russia, because a ga-alụ ngwa agha Gana ejide ụgbọelu n'elu etu a gbalie fa. Oh, if I need, we need the fundraising. I need the least support our prime minister very well, because ya bụ onye na-anọchi anya kịta. Ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ prime minister, ndị be ya ka nọkwa na ID card ma fani na anọdụ na their early grave.
They have not stopped. They are still looking for somebody else who have risen up to stand on their way.
Yes.
But this time around, I told them I will be the last person and I will be the end of this whole Biafran thing, and Biafra will come. Mark my word. Everybody listening, how them.
This is it, my people. Ono hanonu chim chim. Ono fanonu seriously. Oburokwa go come. Our PM no fanonu. Ono si fanonu ike. And he's not giving up. So why should we give up? We can't give up supporting our PM.
What is happening in the Southeast is alien to us. It is not part of our culture. It is not part of our tradition. And somebody like us, we have condemned it in its entirety. So let anybody
pay close attention and make sure you watch to the end. Make you get the point when you drop for. Make other people they get it.
In those Southeast, I have made my position very, very clear. Right from the time there was jailbreak in Imo facility at the Owerri prisons. My position was very clear, and that's still my position. The insecurity you have seen in the Southeast was imported.
Yes.
Because of where we are going now.
Yes, because so of where we are going to Biafra land. Everybody is speaking up. Everybody is speaking up.
Because from the Southeast that we cannot be president because there is insecurity in our place. It was imported. And the difference from that time and now is that they have now been able to get some locals who are now doing this dirty job. As at the time.
That's what this our brother said, that Nigeria has ISWAP, ISIS, Boko Haram, insurgents, this and that. According to Ambrose, it says Shetima recruits terrorists into Nigeria army. That's what he does. Everybody is now knowing what has happened. Who made it happen? Look at him behind my picture. Onyendu. Onyendu opened the mind, the eyes, the mouth of everybody. To the extent that the Reverend Father came here, I played the video. Some of you haven't turned on when I was playing the video of the Reverend Father. He said that the government is committing crime against humanity. And so many things that he said.
We had the jailbreak in Owerri. Those people were not Igbos. They were not IPOC. They were not ESN.
Did you hear that? He said that they have jailbreak in Imo. Those people are not IPOC.
Igbos. They were not IPOC. They were not ESN. I said it then, Google, you will see my position. But they have discovered that will be exposing them too much, those who did it. Now they have succeeded recruiting locals, never do wells, charlatans, who have nothing to do, no skill, no education. They are the ones doing the killings today in the southeast. So,
my people, you have heard it. They are the ones doing the killings today. Our people in the zoo, they are not safe. That's why our PM is doing everything within his reach to stand on their way. He said they are looking for someone else because he is standing on their way. The only thing we have now to make Obatobie to finish everything off is just donation. My people, please donate, donate, donate. We need it. We need it. That's the main preaching that Biafrans have now. That's the main thing that is holding us now. Not those sitting on the fence. One Biafran billionaire who is still dancing behind these people. I was listening to somebody yesterday. He was saying something like that they are now moving to Lagos again because the one they call Cubana chief priest said that he cannot survive in Imo. Is it not these same people making life unbearable for our people in Southeast? They will bring Ishwab, El Shabab, all of them down to the zoo, and they will put them in the army so that they will have license to buy our people, as my brother Ambrose said. Yes, so they will send them there. The guy said that he is taking his business to Lagos, and this guy was telling them, you are being chased away from Lagos. Why would any person from Southeast take his business down to Lagos? Are you people not hearing? Lagos people say they don't want you, that you should go home. My people, they are fighting us from all angles. The only thing we need now is this donation. Donate, donate, donate. Even if it is $1 that you can afford, please donate it. Yes, the Southeastern senators, they are horrible. There is no word to qualify what those senators do. And if you hear how much they are paid more than 30 million every month. And most of them, as you all know, are the governors. So it's just like a conundrum. All the dirty things in one pot boiling. It's the same people. The governors are the senators. They are the ones. Yes, you want the link? Wow. Okay. I'm sending it. Yeah, click on it. Yes, I've sent it. So the senators will all go there. I mean, the governors, when they finish stealing our money or the money meant for our people, they will bank that one. They will dash over to Senate position. And they will be very heartless human beings. That's what this Reverend Father was stressing on. This Reverend Father was stressing on this very particular point of the dehumanization of our people, the criminality of these politicians, you know. So my people, we all need to vote of these politicians, you know. So my people, we all need to vote of these
politicians. You know?
Yeah.
So people, we all need to vote.
We are not hearing you.
Okay. In Anum Kita. Good evening, sister.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
And good evening. Yeah, good evening, great Biafrans, and good evening, good Biafrans. Mgbede ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, efife ọma, ndị be anyị ebe ọbụla unu nọ. This is the time. This is the time. If you are still waiting for, if you are still waiting when the time is now, kita woga, kita no gerugo. You have to donate. Ọwụrụ na ịtụbaghị vote, to vote, ka vote gị banye na ihe a na-eme, because ihe a na-eme na-amịta mkpụrụ. Ihe a na-eme na-amịta mkpụrụ. Our Prime Minister Obata Obie si na he is on their neck. O telo kwuru ihe ahụ, I am cancer. If you eat me like meat, mgbado gị na akpịrị, and ọgbadogo ha na akpịrị. Ifeanyi Uba, especially Ifeanyi Uba, ya gba ticket ma ya buru jet flight, ya buru private flight o ji ga bute maazi na Kenya, bịa nụ Finland, nke awụrụ isi ka eme negotiation n'enu sister just Biafrans iwe na-ewe m awụrọkwa, iwe na-ewe m kịta awụrọ for Zoom, awụrọ for Nigerians, all for the Biafrans. Because abịara na house, ihe ha niile na-ekwu uwu ka ga-esi ebulata, nwanne anyị nwoke. Their president, Senate president, say those that want to redemption him say hi, say hi. Those that did not want his relation say no. Nobody said or say hi has take it. Let them come. Ha bịa, ha gbara moto, ọwụgbọ mmiri, ọwụ gịnị, bịa Finland. Ha bịa, we are waiting for them. Onye ọnwụ na ga-abịa, because even the Senate president will not come by himself. Onwere ọdị Fulani ga-abịa Finland abịa ekwu okwu. Ihe a ga-achọkwa onye Igbo, a Biafran, to come. Let the person collect that money and bịa. Mana ọ na-abịa, o make sure na ọ ga-agwa his family na ọ gaghị alọta ọzọ. Because time erugo mgbe anyị niile ihe amazi na-eme before ebe ọbụla ha na-abịa, or say I go and meet them. Let the person come to Finland. Ka anyị ncha gaa Finland gaga meet ha there. Ka ha buruzie anyị ncha lọta. Just all of them. And o nwere one senator bidoro na-ekwu okwugide nke a sikwa nke asị ho na sit at home, this one that one. Ọ na-achọ imechi okwu banyezie okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kalu. Now the problem is we have to know how to bring ozugbo nje okwuru ihe a, now ndị ara ha bido mụmụnwa. The president say is okay, court zie dị okwu die. Mana mgbe this man na-ekwu okwu how to go and bring back Maazị, our prime minister, they keep silent. Now mana mgbe okwu weziri how to go and release Maazị nke awuruzie, they don't want to hear that. That is what they don't want to hear. And here we hear the by now maro. Our own people serve just like yesterday. I know with people, so I was trying to let them know something. Eba kwa ofonye na asim na ihe Biafra na. Hey, nelekta mi ase na iwo nyara. Okwa maka na izuzuru lepụta andi ojo sikwe osikwe Nigeria agbara ọsọ pụta here o. Emere ya kwa everything ogbara ọsọ pụta. Na asị ihe Biafra na m si alukata okoko. Ịbịala here I nwere akwụkwọ, anyị chọtara gị akwụkwọ, chọtara gị ọrụ. Ị na-arụ ọrụ. Asị gị la na kita ị ga-asị mba o. Ị pụtara here na agwa gị hey na iwe ma wụrụ maka ndị Zoom, maka Chineke, iwe ma maka ndị bai. Ngwa lenu nke sa aha ya Ukubana. He is letting people know that no one ozinya. no surviving in East, while people are trying to relocate. Yanwana si ai na nworozi na ye brule ngwongwo ya baragawa Lagos ana akutusi ulo and they destroy maka Chineke before this year will run finish I get destroy business ya oga anu ya no and I ga kwara haka. We must clap for them. Legoduka even on one pastor putara na ba na ndi Igbo na ga na azu everywhere na develop ni short na Tinubu the best president no only Igbo wala kwuru against Tinubu arabawakwa ya anya na Tinubu akwolesi ke weputa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no politicians and governors in the East ndi jirun and ile anya weziokwu ile ihe na-eme na Senate weziokwu ha bịara there they never say anything about what is happening. Even already 4 years they kagaraga me military camp attack. No, not they are not saying it. They are not saying it. You show me the interested what's na ihe na-eme na Kaduna aworo ihe ochoro ma no na East because they want to because I can't go that side. And the last thing onye ndu gwara they will come. Onye ndu agwago ayagwa they will come. Oh. They will kill us, we will kill them. Man, at last, Biafra will come. And this is the time.
Yes.
Let them keep fighting. But, and look, now we are bringing Biafra from diaspora. And I gave me.
Yes.
What we want people, Prime Minister sit at home, the very important. Vote to the very important. If you know how you can support from there, support.
Exactly.
Look, Orugo mbe onye ga support because ile anya ị ga-ama na Kaduna enwezi ọnụ, Jos enwezi ọnụ, even Yoruba land enwezi ọnụ. The only place you can nwere ọnụ na that country now agula Eastern Zone, agula Biafran land. And Hannah fight it total and nearly got shot to that mouth. But it's rising sun and Afimana Hebuchiaka. Yes, 1 week he got hammer, 2 weeks he got hammer, a month he got hammer, 2 months he got hammer, Manoba 5, 6, 7. He want us, hey, so why are you? That is Biafra. We have rised and we have thank God no bato bienoya and thank God no say he is not shaking. Shaking. The way he's not shaking is the way we are not shaking. We are not begging anybody now. Even I gana ako ndiba ya kanti. I gana ako ha kanti. Onyo wula kuru. Onyo wula si na Biafra na self. Ura kai gana moya now. Starting from now. I gave it a starting from our own people. Because of that thing, that revolution, I gave it. Okay. On a beside Naneke state Ekela. Kebe hano all this while. Imwandia undiara. Obato be too much. Ihe ji too much wo Onye ndu dikwa onye ndu dia ha 7 much. Mano dikwa obato be dizi 8 much because auto go. Onye ndu clear go the way hapuziere ya the next thing to do. I normally remember the prophecy one pastor minute. Osi, what did I say last week? What did I say? I say a pupu. A pupu. Imokwenye pupu. Ngobere pet. Nkita. No naga. Naga. One so do lanya nazo. Huyo. Na hiyo huneso ya this is too much. Ma lion, ma tiger, ma scorpion, man ant, mi jiji, ma ngwere, ma dragon, ma hippopotamus. Mandi mwadu moshishi manu everything. The guy toaria mgbe di pupetare huye na-eso ya n'azụ obidozie na machete na-ebu bugide war dragon wenku gbawazie ọkụ. Very soon that dragon na prime minister na-eji n'aka must manifest. Mgbe the fire ga-ebido ọ sịkwa na he will lead. Onye ndu gwara that na when time come he will be in the front. He will be in the front, and don't you know in the front now, Konyendu being prime minister. But they don't get that revolution. Revolution, bia ekuo ya, amuma bia ekuo ya, higa mwanya mmo, higa agota ya neme. Ndu DOS, no hangwa ka na agwa, no hangwa ge lead the war. No! How many people ka Chineke gwara ekpenta? Ha di 10 agwara ekpenta. So onye tụwarịrị bịa sị ya, papa, hey, so na-enwere go m onwe m. Ọ sị ya, where are others? Onye ndu na-achọ 100 men. Ịmakwa from Uche Mefo to Madubugo to Chike Doziem to all of them. Not there. Enweto ho ofu onye. Nobody. Nwere onye si ya, onye ndu, let's go. Tili obato bie prime minister Simon Ekpa Njoku, and then we ndị mmadụ na-amaro mgbe onye ndu creator ESN, oh fine, Eastern Security Network, mana ịbịa tụgharịazie ya, ịbịa tụgharịa datin ihu na ọwụ Simon Ekpa Njoku Simon Ekpa, ịmara na onye nwa that ESN.
Yes.
Our prime minister ọwa aha ya ka eji hiwe that ESN. Ikpa Simon Njoko ya ESN. Fool. Tili onye ndu say but na ihe awurokwa army o. This is a security network. Na mgbe Biafran army ga-apụta, everybody will see it. Everybody has seen it now. They are crying. Na ha bara ebe anyị nọ. Ndị si na-anọ n'ime ọhịa, ndị si na-anọ n'ime mmiri, ndị si na-anọ na elu ala, ndị si na-anọ Europe. We are prime minister say, look, I am closer to you than you people close to me. So even in your bedroom, whatever you do in your bedroom, we know about that. Leni fanye jofo, leni Peter Mba, lenu Jesus Christ. This revolution gabia, ayaga hebido from the Yoruba, ayaga hebido from the Hausa, I get hebido from Hanwa. Who their own people. I got started from Peter Mbaha. If I knew Baha. Leno, eche maya hantoriku na Senate or okay, look. And the worst part of it too, the Senate president actually didn't know anything about that. In Hamawu, Kekagese Pulata this man. Ngwamekuna come now. Abari Badiala, Ufuna already here John Eku. No, there is no way. Look. Obato biya Mazin Namdekalo. We respect Mazin Namdekalo. I need the whole concrete respect. But in this our prime minister, Jesus Christ, I bwebe so ya na azụ because onye ndaga ha bwebe mana de man na bwebe. Onye ndaga ha egbu mma mana de man na egbu mma. So and this Biafran struggle abago auto suppose dey there onye ha na-achọ ha enwudego Maazị Chenogula. How would the Mazi Chenogula? Chike Dozem ha gbafo onye niile. They collide with Nigeria now. But thank God no Batobia Putago. And no this Batobia Prime Minister Putaronyo and we morale. Without Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, now we will not be talking about Biafra. Atifola Ibohu, nobody is talking about Odudowa now. They are not talking. Onye go do the word just blah blah. Nothing again because they have silenced them.
Yes.
Mana hence. Onye ndu gwakwara ya agwa o. Onye ndu gwara ya agwa. Na ya ga no even. Na ya ga no ya. Na nwere ndị ọzọ. Na nwere another person. Na nwere ndị ga puta ga di deadly than him. Eche no wa akụkọ a na akọrọ. Efile no just no na online kwuo ya. But it's up Kita, the whole country, my woke, my wine, my Yoruba Mibo, even my stupid Nibo no ha, Mwana Nsobudi. Keka Prime Minister Gejao problem while on a solve problem. Let me tell you guys, hey, what you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. Living in Biafra land where there is no light. When we talk about light, you people begin the verse. Living in Biafra land where there is no road. When we talk about good road, you people begin the verse. Living in Biafra land, suffering and smiling. When we talk about freedom, we now begin the verse. All mad people in the ara. Just like that guy na Ekutroku yesterday or say na here Biafra. I didn't neglect them the guy, Him see welcome to God, they will chop your head. Even Equomia Egwe the guy because someone for more than he never say, I don't, if you try to say anything about Kita, then you know who I am. Okuno say anything, ask me, I keep listening. Let me open your ear. And when it all vote to get, I first asked him, it took all your votes because he need the choir. It all vote or sim vote to get him see 1 year. The first convention name in a UN, I'm in a Finland, UN when idea. They give us go on ahead. Niche no na he won idea ya. Na here obato be prime minister name adro in order. Na game msa imokwa flag ole no there. UN flag is there. Biafran flag is there. American flag is there. Israel flag is there. Ambassador flag is there. The flag na there be supposed to there was this Lizaka house no and we don't need it. Then we know what we are doing, but na the only thing no that na Zoom but we will bring that fear out of them through we must. Okay. On a state Guinea or state Ekela. Biafran when non 41, 42 state of Biafra into Chidrunu. Or can this zone a corunu kunuma bena na teach all state, which all state, or tata. Is all the quadrante maduma. Or we have if I knew Bahaputra na Kora na Senate, Gaga no. If I nasi na gini na go down Guna Zamfara and now foreigners na be buya even ebeshe buya up from Niger to Dubai na pare why hanaga ha in the zoo or what it zoo? Why are you people fighting for Nigeria? Are you Nigerian? Can you na zoro Nigeria? Uno Nigeria, uno Nigeria. All one thing had suppose you must. That's why I had to work for social study in a school. Thank God, I wouldn't guru akuko then, amuno then. I guru social akuzira social study in a school. We knew that. Manandi no kita, umwaka muzikita amorozi, unless monkey hand no I know. And what on a school you got kita now? Nowhere now what about social study. Honorozi, anaze mieme. Anarozi akuzi social study. Homokonya social history.
Oh yeah.
Then look at about Nama in right. How would I write him Madu? Nama and here we hear Bianoko or Wonyakuru long time now or Wobiano that's former governor of Anambra State called Wenugu now Fulani Bo mother 400,000. Igbo nama 400,000. Look at Oji 100 Oji nama compare madu. They go do na putagodu no bodo man here dika Europe or America or whatever. Just where go do bottle man madu na hu me puta madu bara. You are gone. You got no at least 6 months. Even rough 1 year. Even in or 2 years. Only that thing. Oruna ebo madu and we have 500 and don't hear we have hobby. Thank God no bato be no ya. Thank God na prime minister no ya. Thank God na government in exile no ya. Abari besi na agara agwa ya see ya look. If you need any discussion, discuss with the government. They have government in exile. Go and discuss with them. Ike oguriya. Oche no wo zuzuru even all na nwetere ya ihe anyị ga-eme ya nke mere ekwere mmadụ. Okay, finally where is ekwere mmadụ? Serve the zoo and come back with shame. And ekuta hoku Rochas Okorocha now. For how long? We ma about Rochas Okorocha. Before Rochas Okorocha oga ya were mofula. O ma time eje yi mofula. Mofula we heje choyi. Ogo unu oburu mofula oga no na akụkụ ndị Fulani no na akụkụ ha na pose right na eme no na asọ Hausa. Owuso ya nwa ma Hausa anyị nwa no nwa ya ujanwu ya. Onwe ya na akpọ janwu ya. Anyị nwa no nwa ya ujanwu ya born and brought up in Hausa land. Thank God na Chineke mere I matter a lot of things. I throw n'ugwu mana anything. Amamihe ọbụla wu ihe ugwu na-eme. Anọ when Raya Bonki war 1990 mgbe Raya Bonki bịara preaching na Nigeria from Kaduna ọ na-abịa Kano. O mechara na Kaduna bịawa Kano. I said to go everything. Ebe chọrọ ime ya na St. Thomas Catholic Church. On Friday, after India mechara mosque, ndị Fulani she from mosque habido riot. Raya Bonki, that preacher man from Germany, that riot was fucking deadly. Of which I've witnessed everything. Then minus I will put defend their Sabongeri, they have took everybody. I want to say one story here. Gideon, Ebu Prisi, where is ya tie no sisi? Mua polara nwunye ya kpọrọ ha kpọla ha. Mua kpọ nwunye ọrụ na nwa the man ha ụmụaka now mana ọrụ na nwunye ya na-ege ihe a ọ ga-asị ọ ga-echeta ihe m na-ekwu. Ọ mụ gbara ticket na New Road with Izichukwu kpọrọ ya kpọla. Alarm drop while later. I want to see that man. Yeah, I mean on Sunday after I was at a church. Now, our ladies, I batawi mahia. I know now to what gambling. Now, no noise. Noise that name ebe roundabout to bata. I know Nandia house and Abiakwandia. I put now who these guys. You see that man Kahaji. The guy in here. Blood is in Sino now go wash ya na Abia. And these same people be na Abia na Catholic Church. Our Lady of Fatima. I rush that war be that again. So we know these people. Oh, I'm not knowing here would ya hit the plan na ha so here na ha guraha or what man dan for the kowonye guraha that na Nigeria will gain ha that no would ya promise Papa land and that is what they are doing. Or we find you Bahama men. Oche no wakporo nwunye ya na ụmụ ya ha kpọrọ nwunye ya na ụmụ ha kpọfete gawa ebe gawa bịa America ka ọ Spain ka ọ Germany ka ọ obodo ndị ọzọ. Then ha nọrọzie ebe ahụ filie na what is fucking money ego ya atọnziri bekee ya na ọpọ na ego niile onwe. Even iwu anyanwụ ifrọ ka ọ dọrọzi kezi Chief iwu anyanwụ ọ na-emezi enjoy ego ya niile ahụ ma flight ma everything ya niile ahụ. Vanity upon vanity, my brother. Vanity upon vanity, my sisters. Vanity upon vanity. The only thing they said to give free with this thing now I name it. And the man the only do thank God na okwe ka na fu na azu scream now. Ebe no chukwu no nyere ya. And they will not to have because Mandela no 27 years put out with freedom. Mandela no 27 years put out with a South African flag. Oworo hege monye do have chop nothing. Even Oworo hege mia tili yo putakwa and the chukwa promise go that thing. Oworo ze ekpere aye ni diri ekpere now because oworo na ni diri ekpere. Ekpere onye ndu kpele right from the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bidro preaching. Bidro broadcast, yeah. Even on AG almost 15-20 minutes. And that prayer, that prayer na gane go direct. So I let you know I'm a kwana chukuno. I believe him na chukuno because these people are trying many things he may mazi but Akachuku no nisia because of ekpere ahụ number one go do so we go do ekpere ayewe ekpere I get now aga henya Biafra ihe ga henya Biafra we here now voting donation sponsoring our BLA ọwụrụ me ekpere aye ekpesigo ekpere onye ndu ekpere niile na ekpere even ihe ndị fada na-eme ndị fada na ekpere ma abịa church now 30 minutes ha dora na nwa na monso bla bla ko akụkọ kọrọ story nye oriri la they don't pray ndị pastor power tithe and offering ha nye ha tithe and offering ha call story la they don't pray mani cool down ge ekpere maazị onye ndu Kalu ị mara na Jesus Christ of Nazareth So, we are not praying again. We are facing our enemies.
Yes.
Look,
you so much.
We are facing our enemies. And the way JJ face our enemy, we are in a now. Nobody should go back. And dear friends, I am telling you one thing now. Biafra, this struggle in one on one prime minister would only stand in eye when a kita. Unamrona Chineka mana Chineka ga-ekwe na okuria na ihe mere mazi ebelako nwere ụmụ 9 si bian ubulole ka ihe ga-eme gị unu amara ihe nke asị ọ ga-eme ya 9 nke asị ọ ga-eme ya 7 nke asị the last one si even e ga-eji nke menu ụmụnne ya mara ihe and ọbata obi na-ekwu ihe a steady ihe mere maazị mere ya amụta ihe so onwere ọdị and ọ gaghị eme and ya agaghị ekwe kama nke a ga-eme ahụ ọzọ mba na anụnụ anyị na ha ga-eme ihe and ha mara amara na ọkwa ndị be anyị nke anyị ga-ebu ụzọ ebido mgbe anyị nwetewe ha one by one enwe ozi ndị ga na-efeed ha because all ha nwa na-efeed those people. Senate president amaro anything about prime minister. What is going on, where the guy is, what he is doing, what he is planning. The Queen Yome, Umbaleni state okay ka Ikenga kwa nke chọrọ igbu. Ikenga nke Imo state. Oh ya gara na because on idiot on na hu na onye ndu na prime minister ekele state everything or just zunu the map. Gazene mitanaga ke owutata in a divide all under what? So my na fight or we are the sweetest thing. Ndiara. Look, Chineke mere ebere I know ya noro kita na enwete dindu na ahụ ihe na-emen and ayo na agbado ọsọ aigba ga-ebe ihe awo exactly ihe mere Israel last akwa hụrụ ebe Israel nọ onye ndu si they will come ọrụkwa ma ha ga-abịa ha abịago ọrọ Air Force base ka ha na-achọ imount na abịa ha mount ya ọ ga-awụ nke anyị
Genti. Anyị ekwugo enough. Anyị anọgo ebe a 2 hours plus. Yes. What will happen? But that na if anyị niile can ebu n'obi bụ nọ ndị be anyị na-egbuzi anyị kịta. Anọ ha nwa ka anyị ga-ebusozi agha. Mana onye ọbụla jisi ike na-atụ ego ka e wee support prime minister. Like you said, oburu ogonogo okwu aya nọrọzi n'okwu if I nọzi na akita action. Our PM need fund, you know, that's what we need now. Ikwuchago everything. That is ndị niile na ebe a na-ede something. They are all hailing you. But ida anu ifefa na-ekwu Mary, our sister, is hailing you. Ambrose is hailing you. You have said it all. On the by kara kaige bugodus or busara. Mako hawana drag guy behind. On the ban, you've said it all. Thank you so much. Your contribution, the wonderful. I clap for you. Thank you so much. My people, we have to drop it here. Kaibia kwa zechi. Maka omego 2 hours. Ima na ndị nọ na ada agwa m na video m na dị too long and na fada enwe data. So the most important thing bụ ka ọ dị brief so that they will have time ige ihe anyị na-ekwu. Mana eziokwu ọ ndị be anyị ka anyị ga-ebuso agha ndị be anyị nọ na politics. Bruce si na your cap amaka. Your cap is very nice. Or if I'm Bruce. So, because you are not hearing their comment, I have to convey it to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And this couple, my friend from Afghanistan, with Eremia, a very good friend of mine, you know. Yeah, from Afghanistan. No one was sending me. And he loved Biafrans. I keep telling him what we are doing. So also I push it up. He's a Christian. Yes. So I am with this cap. So I so much love it. Thank you, brothers and sisters. I really thank you, people.
Yeah. All right. So I see you guys tomorrow. God bless everyone. Thank you all for joining. And my people, as I said earlier, oburo ogonogo okwu ga-eburu anyị ife ga-ebi ife ab action. Anyị ga-ebido ọgụ a from ndị be anyị anwa ịdụ aka n'ọnụ anwa a ga-atụgharị atụ ife ọzọ maka the stored ndị be anyị nọ na politics na-etinyere anyị ọ dị too much. All the too much. Ndị ha nọ na politics, they are not helping us at all. Kama ha ga-emechi ọnụ ha gade ha na-ekwu eri. So we will continue tomorrow. We have been here 2 hours 10 minutes so that they will be able to watch it and listen to it. My brother Iko Tuonye, Ogimwaka, thank you so much.
Greet you.
Yeah. All hail Biafra. It is peace, progress, unity, and equity. Biafra, we are very transparent people. When Biafra comes, we will enjoy it. Yes. Buy from here so that our people can watch it. Thank you, Iko Tuonye. You made a wonderful submission. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye to all of you. Try and donate, my people.